I struggle to relate to today's music, so instead of complaining about it, I made my own.
Hey everyone! So, who's in some need of reassurance? I know I am. Last week we spoke about artist burnout with my lovely friend and musician, Rachel. During our discussion, there was a very quick mention of something that really stood out to me. So, let's play it back.
I don't know if people who don't write think about it or know what it's like. You ask them, hey, would you listen to this and let me know what you think? Or, and I always feel the need to put a disclaimer on it. Now it's just a work in progress. It's not there yet. I know how raw my feelings are when they're going to be listening to this, Their response to it may not be what I want. They're not saying, this is amazing, this is great,
Right. I struggle if somebody's like, oh, I liked it. And you're just like, that's it? Like, don't you have anything else to say? I poured my soul into this. Like, don't you have anything to say? I'm sure as an artist yourself, you found that very relatable. Nothing burns an artist out more than putting effort and passion into a song or project only to feel that it was underappreciated. And now, yes, we can't expect someone else to appreciate our work as much as we do, because we're the ones who have the connection to it. We can't be too hard on the people around us for maybe not giving us the feedback we want to hear. But today's topic is in that category and way more hurtful. I want to talk about the burning question we all had to ask ourselves at one point in our lives. Why don't my friends and family support me? I'm not talking about a high five and a quick, hey, I believe in you, you're doing great. I'm talking about real, actual support. Liking our content, leaving a comment, giving it a share, spreading the word, etc. It's completely and 100% free, but it still doesn't happen. I've had friends and family who will only tell me I did a good job or that they liked something I created only to my face or in a private message. Now, although I appreciate that, it doesn't help to spread the word and to reach more people and our future potential fans. Leaving a like or a comment takes seconds, and it can really help boost a video to reach more people. And the worst part is when you have to physically reach out and ask a friend or a family member if they could leave a like or a comment to help boost the algorithm for you. You wonder why it doesn't just happen naturally. We sometimes have to face these people every single day, and they'll ask, why aren't you famous yet? Your new song is so good. And you can't help but think to yourself, well, why didn't you share it? This is a tough subject to talk about because I'm afraid we'll never get the answers to why we receive more support from strangers than our own friends and family. This subject doesn't just relate to music creatives. This happens to anyone starting a brand or a small business, and it can be really hurtful. Dealing with this type of situation can feel very lonely, unseen, and underappreciated. So if you are feeling confused and hurt as to why this is happening, here are a few things to consider. It may be more them than you. Sometimes others are insecure, and they're not as outgoing or willing to take chances as you are. When people stray from the norm and go their own path, it can make people very uncomfortable. It's hard for others to watch somebody follow their dreams when they didn't have the courage to follow theirs. You unfortunately might be that little reminder to them that they never took a chance and went for that thing that they truly desired. Call it jealousy or resentment, but either way, I hate to say it, but not many people like to see others doing better than they are. Next, they might not fully understand your passion and goal. Only we know that true flame that burns inside us for our passions. Even if you told somebody very close to you how much something means to you, believe it or not, that still might not be enough for them to fully understand the seriousness of it. There are people in my life who I love, but I know that they don't get why I want the things that I want. If it's not their passion and they don't have the emotional connection to it, they will simply just not get it. Most people aren't intentionally trying to hurt you or be unsupportive. It's just simply not on their radar or their priority list. This next one is gonna hurt a little to hear. They might just simply not like what you do. They love you and they want the best for you, but they might just not be a fan. I struggle with this possibility because I believe that if someone truly loves you and wants the best for you, they will still want to support. Just because they might not relate or like your particular style, that doesn't mean that there aren't people out there that will. So it shouldn't stop them from sharing and spreading the word. But now, let's be honest here, you do have to have some kind of talent. You can't be one of those crazy auditions from American Idol, because in that case, they might be doing you a favor and they're feeling embarrassed to share your shit. But in all honesty, if that was the case, I would hope that they loved you enough to be honest and to help and be supportive in different ways. Maybe offer advice on where to take lessons or how to improve yourself so that you still can take the next step towards your goals. Another possibility is that some might love you too much and be too overprotective. They don't want you to face an online troll or criticism. Putting ourselves out there is very vulnerable and it's very scary, and it might just make them feel afraid. They might love you and fear you facing failure and heartbreak. Bottom line is, no matter the reason, it's still a really sucky feeling, and you're not the only one out there who's dealing with this situation. Whether you want to be the biggest star in the world or just own a small business, we can't stay fixated on why it doesn't happen. We just need to stay fixated on why we shouldn't let it change our mindset. Our mindset is extremely important with specific goals. When you are negative, your motivation drops and you mess up your whole alignment with your goal. And that's a whole other subject that I do look forward to getting into. Find the ones who support you and clap when you win. Unfortunately, it might be a stranger and not the person you expected it from. There are so many possibilities why you aren't getting supported from the people that you expect to in life. But you can't let it stop you or to interfere and get you off track. Sometimes there's things in life that just remain a mystery and we will never get the answers to. But I believe if someone truly loves you, then you'll be able to tell them anything. So never shy away from speaking up and letting somebody know how you feel. In the end, you'll know who the real ones are. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. My channel is now available on Boss Code Media's TV network. It's available on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to reach more artists. The info to find all that is down below in the description, so don't forget to check it out. Keep going, guys, and know that I am here to support you. Have a great rest of the week, guys, and I will see you next Tuesday.